kind of an old school video. It's not really old school, but I have a few things to talk about. First, we're going to get into the easy stuff, and then we're going to get into a weird subject. So if you want, you can just fast forward to, I don't know at what time, because I don't really write these things out. I just kind of talk, and I feel it's working. Anyway, physically, I've been feeling great. I completed 30 minutes on the fucking Stairmaster today. That is a big accomplishment for me. Never really could do more than 2, but I've been pushing myself. I've been giving myself these goals and ideas. You know what? You could do this. Just do it, and no matter how many breaks you take. Took a lot of breaks, but I hit 30 minutes, and I feel good. Eating wise, I've been doing great. There's been no drugs, no booze, no nothing. It's been awesome. I got my scale in, but I'm going to start doing weigh-ins every Wednesday. We're going to do a whole hashtag thing, weigh-in Wednesday. I'm pretty sure that's like already there, but I don't really care. We're going to like do our own thing. So we're going to do weigh-in Wednesday, and that's what we're going to do. But I haven't even looked at the scale yet. I'm going to wait and see what I'm at, because I want it to be a surprise with everyone. It's been very bothersome. Anyway, that's been going well. I've been well mentally with working out. Working out's been great. I'm getting more into it. It's more fun. But yeah, everything's been going well on that end. So let's get into the weird stuff. So maybe like a minute or two is where this would have gone in. I don't know why I'm saying that. It's because I feel weird about this topic. Anyway, we're just going to dive into it. I am not the type of guy that's for the first like 10 years of me finding myself, my sexuality, knowing people, I was never someone who gets with people easily, you know. I used to not be, and then something clicked when I was like 25, 26. I'm not saying I'm a Casanova, but like it's just confidence and maturity, right? Like I know my qualities. I know, you know, things about me that are attractive and good, you know. Like I'm a pretty charming dude. I'm not ugly. I got a cute face, and I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm definitely not the most buff or in shape dude, but you know, we all have things that we don't like about ourselves. So I don't want this to come off as like a sad relationship thing, but I have noticed, I've realized that around like 25, 26, that I was, you know, like getting with people, like, you know, like meeting people that you're interested in growing a relationship with is not that fucking hard, as long as, you know, you treat the opposite or same sex that you're interested in as a person, you know. It's really that simple. It's not that hard. You just talk to people, find similar interests, and then you're like, hey, I think you're cute. We should go out sometime, and then they'll say yes or no, you know, and that's the end of it. It's, you know, it's that easy. Some people have social things. I used to, but you know, eventually you might get over that, and you're able to do it. So it's that simple. But my whole point of this is, you know, with this expedition, I've been calm. I've been not getting into relationships. I'm not trying to do it now, but I've been noticing that like my mentality is a lot better when it comes to like my priorities. My priorities right now are myself and, you know, making myself better, and then work, and then everything comes after that. And that has been my goal, and I've been sticking to it, and it's been awesome. So I wasn't really, you know, talking with anybody, but there was someone that I was like crushing on for a while, and then found out that they were reciprocative of those feelings, and it was pretty cool. You know, nothing's happening, but it was a cool thing to hear. You know, everyone likes to hear that they're liked. Everyone likes to hear, oh yeah, you know, it's cool this person likes me because I like them too. It's a wonderful thing. But I found out something very weird about myself, and God, this is so awkward. And it's not really awkward because it's more like, I guess, a known fact, right? I tend to equate automatically beauty with like thin. Like thin is beautiful. It's an equatable thing that I do in my head right off the bat, and I am normal. I'm not even normally the thought. I don't normally think like this, but I've definitely thought of women that I was interested in, if they were thin or just in shape, you know, took care of themselves, as like off the table, just off the table for me. Like I would just think, oh, all right, I can't really, you know, approach that person because I'm not of their standard. And that's bullshit right there, because I've been in relationships with women who were the opposite body of me. And it's, well, people rather. I've been in relationships with a bunch of people that have very different bodies than I do. And that's fine. That's normal. That's just what it is. But finding out that someone that I might like, you know, likes me back and is not in my automatically thought of accepted body range, which is not, that makes it sound bad, but I hope you understand what I'm saying. I put myself down automatically, and then it goes into the idea that, you know, we're thought to be lesser than, like, ourselves automatically. I feel, with however it is that we're raised, the shit in society, I don't know what it is, but it's like humans are thought of, unless, you know, you're very egotistical and have a god complex, it seems that either you think you're the fucking man, or you think you are, you know, way better than you might actually be, which I kind of like that mentality. I think that's important. Or we automatically think that we're just lesser than and not worthy of other people or things that we want, or shit, just the affection of other people. It's like we don't feel that we deserve that. And that's not cool. That's not how it should be. That's definitely not how it is, you know? Everyone has different types of gifts and, you know, things that are awesome about us that we bring to a table. And we all have baggage. We all have shit that we hate and that other people are probably gonna not like. But, you know, you can find something that you love or something that you like inside something that may not be your style. You can still find things in, scratch that, reverse it. You can still find love or find a like or find something. Not everything is a whole, right? Like not everyone is their worst quality and not everyone is their best quality. It's a mixture, you know, and that's not to say that this person that I'm into isn't they are extremely attractive. But the idea is that not everyone, I think, and it's something that I always have to remind myself of, is that not everyone is their worst mistake, not everyone is their worst quality. And especially I think that if you're trying to change, that adds a huge type of, I'm not Donald Trump, I'm sorry. It adds an enormous extra amount of attractiveness, because at least for me, like if I meet someone and they're like on like a mission, they're on like a life fucking like purpose, it's awesome, because I feel like that's I think that's what everyone needs to fucking stay grounded and stay, you know, positive, because without that you just get into the norm, you just get into the cycle of fucking monotony. It sucks. Now I'm just pontificating, but anyway, the point of this is that I guess my whole point to you guys is, guys, girls, non-binary, if you like someone, you should just go tell them, because the worst thing that's going to happen is that they're going to like tell you that they don't like you, but they'll probably be cool about it. If they're not, then they were a dick and you shouldn't have talked to them anyway. But if you like someone, fucking let them know, because if anything, even if they don't like you, you're going to make them feel good. And wouldn't that be cool, to make someone feel good that you like? I bet it would. Or it wouldn't. I don't really know you. You could, you know, have some issues about that. But we both told each other we liked each other, and it was nice. It was cool. Both felt good about it, I'm sure. And that was a nice thing that happened this week. Find me on Loser Jelly all over the place. Tomorrow, I'm going to see Run the Jewels. If anybody wants a ticket to Run the Jewels, let me know, because I have an extra one, and it's at Terminal 5 in New York City. Come through and be my date. We're going to get right up front and yell. It's going to be awesome. Stay really weird.